This is the closing prayer. May there be peace in all. I say this not for myself, but for all of you that are listening right now. Peace. Blessings unto you.
The road to Georgia stretches before me, quiet yet full of potential. A road trip always feels like a transition, a space between what was and what is about to be. This birthday is different. I feel it. I'm not just celebrating another year. I'm resetting, transforming, and aligning myself with a deeper sense of harmony. As the Tao Te Ching says, when I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. I surrender to this journey, trusting that every mile carries me closer to the version of myself I am meant to meet this year. This room is a temporary sanctuary, a place to lay in my body before the transformation truly begins. There's something sacred about taking a pause before stepping into change, about acknowledging that rest is just as important as movement. I place my things down, breathe deeply, and remind myself I am allowed to be still. I am allowed to reset. Welcome to the channel. My name is Entity with Enter the Temple, and that's Conscience with Scarab Entertainment.
Shanti, Shanti, Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti.
Slowing down has never been easy for me. I have spent so much of my life in motion, pushing, striving, reaching. But in this moment, in this water, I realize that transformation does not happen in force. It happens in flow. Water teaches me to soften, to let go of resistance, to trust that I don't always need to control. As the Zen saying goes, let go or be dragged. I close my eyes and let the water hold me. I begin to trust that this year will teach me how to flow.
Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
My birthday begins with a deep exhale. Spa Land is not just about luxury, it is a lesson in allowing my body to receive, to feel, to unwind the knots of stress and the weight of all the things I have carried into this new year. As the Bhagavad Gita reminds me, yoga is a journey of the self, through the self, to the self. Today, I do not chase transformation, I allow it. I do not force relaxation, I sink into it. And in this surrender, I find peace. Chinese Lunar New Year. So 2025, the year of the wood snake. What is that all about? Transformation, intuition, shedding old skins, growth, prosperity, so much more. And I'm all here for it. So what are we gonna see? Fireworks, dances, we've got K-pop, calligraphy, food, of course. Yeah, let's go check it out.
The boy version and the female is Huang. If one of them dies, they both die because they can't really live without each other. They're like, it's like a happy little loyal marriage. Okay. Yeah. Okay. These are the three examples you can look at. So freestyle it. The wings are the big part because you know why? We had to make this little rectangle part for your finger to go through to make it like an airplane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When you finish, there's tape over there.
Okay.
You can. It's double-sided.
Got it.
So you put it next to the head and you stick it together. So then like it doesn't look messy. So like when you put it in, it's like a bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can have fun. There's multiple colors here and there's more colors over there. If you need help, we're always here for you.
The year of the wood snake is about wisdom, transformation, and patience. And yet, as I stand in the cold, unprepared for this weather, I find myself struggling to be present. The discomfort makes me realize change is not always beautiful. Sometimes it is inconvenient. Sometimes it is standing in the cold, knowing you should have brought a warmer coat, layers, and finding a way to appreciate the moment anyway. The wood snake teaches me this: strength is not in avoiding discomfort, but in flowing through it. Just like the snake sheds its skin, I too am learning to let go, to release what no longer serves me, even if the process is uncomfortable. I close my eyes, breathe in the energy of the festival, and remind myself, even in the cold, I am transforming.
Shanti, Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Ooh, this prayer is for all, happiness for all, peace for all, fullness for all, auspiciousness for all, love for all, success for all. This closing prayer is for all. Salvation, Svastir Vavatu, Svastir Vavatu. Salvation, Shanti Vavatu, Shanti, Shanti. Salvation, Purnam Vavatu, Vavatu. Yeah, salvation.
Alright, today we are headed to a sacred and beautiful place near Atlanta, Georgia. A temple called Baps Shri Shraminarayan Mandir, located in Lilburn, Georgia. This place is not just a temple for worship, but it is a masterpiece when it comes to art and architecture and divine energy. We may not be able to take footage on the inside, but afterwards I'll let you know how it felt, how it looked, but we're looking to have a good time, so enjoy.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti,
So over
Shanti,
34,000
Shanti.
handcrafted stones from India were shipped to the US and assembled here. It's made of Turkish limestone, Indian sandstone, and Italian marble. The temple stands like a prayer, carved in stone. It is still, unwavering, peaceful, a reminder that divinity exists not just in places of worship, but within me. Stepping inside, I cannot take pictures. I can only take presence. I can only absorb. The Bhagavad Gita says, a person is made by his belief. As he believes, so he is. And in this sacred place, I believe in peace. I believe in surrender. I believe that my 2025 journey is about embodying this stillness, carrying it with me beyond these temple walls. I just have to speak from my experience. I'll let Conscious speak from his experience. At times it felt emotional because I really enjoy what a temple means when it comes to spirituality. I think that it's a sacred place and it holds so much emotion and energy there, and I just gotta repeat it, it's just sacred energy, and it feels very innate. It feels very pure to the heart. So we did a few things. I saw them basically consecrating the images with incense, and I was able to move my hand across the fire and have, put it on my face and just kind of welcome the blessings and say a prayer myself. I also saw different paintings, and I was able to bathe the image of God with some water. So I poured water on the statue, and that was another beautiful experience. I love that you can come in and all your energy, everything is focused on that ritual, that puja, that imagery, that prayer, that song. It's just all focused energy in one place, and that's why it's emotional and feels so sacred and so divine.
Overall, I thought it was a magnificent temple. Great architecture, design, well crafted. I think it's Bhagwan Saminarayan. He was fearless. His account showed compassion beyond measure, and he slowly evolved into Bhagwan Swaminarayan. He wasn't always that from the very beginning, but in different situations he showed promise. They did a lot of paintings that basically showed the highlights of his life from when he was a child, and he told a fisherman that every life was sacred, and when the fisherman got upset at him and wanted to attack, um, it was like his spiritual energy protected him by showing the fisherman the god of death. And when the fisherman saw the god of death, he retreated back, understanding that, in Christianity we would say, touch not my anointed. So he was raging at an anointed and found very quickly that that wasn't the best move. He went to the place in India where they have the greatest philosophers, yogis, gurus, and they were all having strong discussion. No one was backing down. Everybody was like, my point is the point. And at 10, he was able to speak and bring wisdom to that place of philosophy unmatched. Everyone had to take observance and be humbled by his words, which thus gave them the idea that this must be God standing amongst us. It's a really interesting experience and an interesting story told. One of the things that was noted was they noted the years that he did these things. So it's more historical in its writing. But nonetheless, I would say Buddha, Jesus, Swaminarayan, all are great teachers that came here to remind us of compassion and love for each other. It seems that no matter the century we are in, and no matter the messenger who comes back to remind us, eventually we forget the message. As a whole, as a worldwide group, we forget the message. That's why messengers continue to come. There's a multitude of messiahs all around the world, and we just got a chance to meet one here. Oh, speaking of India, happy Independence Day. It's India's Independence Day from Britain. Yeah, I really get behind this, and I hope that this place continues to flourish and bring more devotees who want to find out more about compassion and wisdom and how to love their fellow conscious.
Okay, you weren't expecting this. The contrast may seem unexpected, moving from a sacred temple into the sultry world of burlesque. But isn't life full of dualities? Spirituality is not just found in places of worship. It is found in movement, in expression, in the art of being fully alive. Tonight, I witnessed women honoring their bodies through dance, through sensuality, through presence. This too is sacred. The divine feminine is not only meditative and still, she is also wild, free, embodied. As the Radiant Sutras say, right here, in the midst of it all, enter the heart of passion and awaken. What better way to honor life, to celebrate my own rebirth, than by embracing the fullness of it, both the stillness and the fire, the devotion and the pleasure, the temple and the dance floor.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Ooh, this prayer is for all, happiness for all, peace for all, fullness for all, auspiciousness for all, love for all, success for all. This closing prayer is for all.